Hey everybody, Jay and Manion here at the NPC Photo Gym in Pittsburgh, and I am here with local Pittsburgh NPC wellness competitor,
Kristen Rusiewicz.
All right, Kristen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Are you ready to do your road to the NPC Pittsburgh today?
I am. I'm so excited. I come from figure and I'm going to wellness. So
this is going to be your wellness debut.
This is going to be my wellness debut for the first time.
Listen, you couldn't have picked a better contest. You want to know why?
Why?
Because not only are we going to have NPC wellness, it's going to be your wellness debut, but you're going to get to see the very first truly international IFBB Pro League wellness contest as well this weekend. That weekend, I should say. It's a big weekend for wellness here in Pittsburgh and for both the NPC and IFBB Pro League. So
it's going to be a good show.
It's going to be a real good show.
And then I'm going to be up there with them. Yes,
exactly. So what made you change from figure to wellness?
I wanted to put these big legs at use. Come on now. Figure, I really like having the bigger upper body, and I've always wanted bigger shoulders. I have tried in the past to, grow. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes genetics just don't let you grow.
Right.
And I was blessed with big legs, so I put them to use, and I was like, I think I'm built better. I did, me and my coach had talked about it, because when I first started training back in early 2020, we were undecided. We kind of were going back and forth. It was like, well, maybe you'll be okay, so,
right.
And then I think once training started, it was just really obvious where I kind of belonged. So that was why I switched. And, we sat down together and we made that decision based off of training. And
now, how many years had you been competing by this point?
Well, I've only done one show in 2019 prior to getting ready in 20 and obviously this time 21.
So wellness kind of hit at the right time for you, though.
It did.
Yeah.
It hit right when I needed it the most, because I was kind of undecided. I think my coach kind of knew I wasn't sure what I wanted to do at that point. Like, I wanted to compete, but I didn't know, I wanted to be bigger, and I just didn't know if I was gonna.
Yeah, and you didn't fit the mold for figure, right?
Correct.
Women's physique was probably not attainable.
Probably not if I couldn't get the figure.
Right, and you definitely weren't going to fit into the bikini mold, right?
My they've been like, get out.
They'd be like, why are you here?
Yeah.
Right? So that's great. See, this is another reason I always say how great it is that we have wellness now for both the NPC and the IFBB Pro League. And especially you're seeing, a bunch of the pros that are switching over too.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crossovers.
Yes.
Lots of crossovers.
Yeah. So now, were you genetically blessed with these legs, or did you play sports, or what did you do?
I think it's a little bit of both. My family genetics, most of the women are bigger at the bottom and smaller at the top. But I did play softball when I was a catcher. So I squatted for 4 hours all day long.
How many years did you play softball?
Oh, God. Probably at least 9.
Okay, well, there you go, right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you were doing squats daily, basically, without even realizing it.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes, and that's probably why they're still my favorite thing to do.
Oh, see, that's good. That's good. So what made you go from softball to weight training, or did you incorporate weight training when you were playing softball at all?
I did not.
Okay.
I didn't start getting into weight training. Actually, it's only a little over 4 years that I've been weight training. For 19 years, I had an eating disorder.
Okay.
And I just needed something different. And I always say, when I had my eating disorder, what I look like today is what I had. That was the image I had in my head. And I kept thinking I needed to be skinnier and skinnier and skinnier to look the way that I do, not, adding weights in and cardio and diet. It was like, don't eat anything and just get skinny.
Right.
And then I did, I walked into a gym. And I knew right then what I wanted. I seen somebody that that inspired me. And I was nervous at first, and I finally did end up talking to her. And today I made her my coach.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, this is what I wanted, and we had talked about competing, and I think I was still undecided when I first started talking to her what I was going to even do at that point.
Right.
And she became my posing coach for figure, and then she became my coach right after that show.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you made it out to the other side with the eating disorder and everything.
Me too. It was, it's a long road. I suffered for a long time.
How old were you think, whenever it started?
I was exactly like 15.
Okay.
And it was something directed towards my legs, actually, that made me. I hated my legs for a very, very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody very, very close to me made a comment about if I didn't lose weight in my legs, that nobody would ever love me.
Wow.
And
Wow.
so from that day forward, it spiraled out of control.
Yeah, well, it's interesting too. I've interviewed a lot of people standing here and at contests that have had eating disorders also, and they've come out and they've been very successful in the sport. One of them, which is everybody knows about, and she's talked about it for years, was Isa Piccini, the Bikini Olympia champion. Mm-hmm. And for you to go through that and to come out the other side, find health and fitness, and be standing here today, you've already accomplished a lot. You're already a champion just standing here.
I agree. I mean, I think anybody that can, get up every day and do the things that we do, you already won.
Right.
Because if this was easy, everybody would do it.
Right. Right.
And unfortunately,
but this sport demands that you have a diet. So, you're playing still with emotions and things that you went through your entire life with that. And to be able to compartmentalize that and be able to do it and not fall back, again, that's a great accomplishment.
I think there is a lot of emotion when it comes to that. My coach will, carbs. Everybody hates carbs, and I don't want to eat that. And I've got upset with weight gain. She's been through a lot with me because
Right.
those things can, I was very nervous. I remember my first show, I got very, very lean. My first show, I think I crossed the stage at 115.
Wow.
Very skinny, and I was scared that was going to trigger it, and I was so blessed that it didn't, and that the coach that I have now helped me get through that. And when I do have bad days, she's always there to let me know why carbs are good, and why I need them for my body to build the muscle. So it's and I sometimes just need somebody to talk to me, and that's why it's important to have a competitive coach.
Right. Yes.
That understands the things that we go through.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So wow. This is quite a journey for you.
Yes, it's been quite a road.
Yes. So now that you're here at the NPC Photo Gym, what are you thinking?
I would like to be a pro. I want to be a pro someday. That's my goal. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do after here, because I will win. I'm going to win. I'm always.
Hey,
very
I said it's the Pittsburgh mentality. Come on. And plus, if you're not competing to win, why are you competing?
Exactly. Why does anybody? If you're going to compete, you want to win.
Right.
I hate when people are go out and have fun. Yeah, I'm going to have fun, but I'm going to win too.
Right.
So
you're going to have fun winning.
Exactly.
See?
So I do want to go on. I'm not exactly sure. Me and my coach had talked about there are a few different shows, moving forward.
Right.
That I'll probably get ready for one. Have to get qualified.
Right.
We'll move forward.
But yeah, it'll be good because also, as I said, Pittsburgh is really going to set the tone for wellness, the look. So and just for everybody to know, what they do in the pros is going to translate right to the NPC also. So it's not going to be this is the pro wellness look and this is the NPC wellness look. No, it's one and the same. So whatever happens on Friday night with the pros, that's going to be moving forward because I've said that Pittsburgh Pro and New York Pro are going to set the stage and the standard for what the IFBB Pro League Wellness and NPC Wellness is going to be moving forward. So you're in a really good position. You're also in a good position because of the judges that'll be judging on Friday are going to be judging you on Saturday too.
Oh,
So, and they're national level judges, they're pro judges, they're Olympia judges, people that were involved with the rules for wellness and everything too. So when we put all this together, so you're in a very good position.
so I picked a good show.
You picked a good show, and I tell everybody for both the Pro Pittsburgh Pro and the NPC Pittsburgh, win or not, you can still learn.
Correct. I
Okay,
believe that.
and you can, and the judges in Pittsburgh, if you don't go talk to the judges afterwards, shame on you, because they are there, they stick around to talk to people, give critiques, you can ask them questions, whatever you need. In previous years, I've been keeping a track since like 2012, and we didn't have the contest last year, but since 2012 on the NPC Pittsburgh side, on average, by the end of the end of that contest season that year, so if it was 2019, by the end of 2019, or if it was, 2016, 20 people would have competed in the Pittsburgh, and across all divisions, usually have their pro card by the end of the year.
Well, that's the goal.
And I say it's a combination of being here, it's the judges, it's the competition. I've seen NPC competitors do the Pittsburgh, the NPC Pittsburgh, there's a couple of them that they didn't make the top 5 in their class. Okay? And there's one I know, 2 of them that throughout the years, by the time they got their critiques, they went to other contests, they qualified, they went to a national show, they qualified for the pro, and they were on the Olympia stage by the end of the year. It has happened.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like you said, the one thing that I learned very young is I either win or learn. I mean, so if I don't win, which I'm going to win, I'm going to learn something. Like
Right.
I said, I'm going to go talk to the judges. They're going to tell me what to do. I'm going to get back up on stage in a couple months and do exactly what they told me.
Right.
So,
That's it.
I learned.
So that's good.
So.
It's good. It really is, and I know because it's my father's show, but I'm trying to tell people, being that it's the Pittsburgh, it's more of a regional contest than it's not, it's the closest thing probably to a national contest that you can get.
Correct.
Because you have a lot of, you're going to have competitors here from California, you're going to have competitors here from Florida, you're going to have from all over the United States.
Yes.
You're going to see basically all the named trainers out there in the audience too with their people.
Right.
I know there's trainers coming from Brazil, bringing their both pro and amateur competitors up here.
Wow. The Pittsburgh is a big show. I've been
Yeah.
to quite a few shows in the past. My coach competed twice,
No, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Just once.
Once. So I was there, and I come one other time prior before I even started working out, but
Yeah.
so I don't know if that counts. Because I really don't even know if I know what was going on.
Well, now you do.
I do.
Now you do.
Yeah,
So that's
definitely.
good. All right. Well, besides your coach, is there anyone else you want to give a shout out to here?
I think I just, my coworkers that deal with me, my boss at the gym, I am a trainer too. I'm more of a weight loss coach more than a competitive coach. I'd like to give him a big shout out. He definitely helps me
Name the gym.
through. Dan's Gym in Natrona Heights. He's been there for me, especially bad mornings. He's been very supportive. He competed many times and years ago. I like to do that. And my brother and his family have been super, super supportive in, getting me through this. That's, my number one supporter outside of the gym. And, definitely 100% have to give it to my coach, though. I'm sometimes hard to handle. I get upset easily about, like we talked about. So she's amazing.
So you're a competitor, okay.
Right. I wouldn't be where I am today without her. Like I said, it started at a gym, and it just went from there. And she helped me become the person that I wanted to be.
Well, good. Listen, I look forward to celebrating your victory with you.
Yes, I'm going to be there to win, and I'm going to make sure we share an Oakmoner.
There we go.
We talked about that.
Actually, how about this? How about we buy 2 Bang Key Lime Pie drinks?
Yes.
And Like the old
Cheers.
Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Yes.
like the boom, and we'll just,
Yes.
how's that?
Or we can even like, put a hole in it.
Yeah, there we go.
Cobain it.
How's that? There, there we go. I think that's a better deal.
I agree.
We can even have someone film it, because I'm sure it's be like, no one's ever done that before.
I guarantee you not. Key lime pie, Cobain. We're gonna do
All right,
that.
that's it.
I'll bring them.
All right, that's it. Okay.
All
Well, J.M. Manion,
And Kristen Rusiewicz.
we look forward to seeing you in Pittsburgh, at the NPC Pittsburgh, and signing out for NPCNewsOnline.com.